Friday night AA. No speaker tonight, but remember we have baptisms coming up on March 28th. If you want to come to the Harbor House Community Church at 6545 Great Creek Road. My name is Ryan. We do ministry work. If you are looking for, your lawn to get mowed, it's starting to grow up out there. I've seen it. Or if you have, any leaves that you need to get picked up from this past fall. Or if you have anything around your house that you need to get taken care of as far as, you know, trash being picked up or you need help moving, just give us a call. But let's get into the meeting and see what's going on.
For respecting the traditions that keep our fellowship strong. Welcome to the Hopper House Community AA meeting. Let's start with a moment of silence followed by the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Are there any newcomers? Any announcements? Is anyone opposed to vaping? Who you see here and what you hear here, let it stay here. Please keep profanity to a minimum for our spiritual principles. And the donation basket is going to be passed around to keep up with our 7 traditions. Contributions will cover rent, utilities, and coffee. And this is a AA preamble. Alcoholics Anonymous is a fellowship of men and women who share their experience, strength, and hope with each other that they may solve their common problem and help others to recover from alcoholism. The only requirement for membership is a desire to stop drinking. There are no dues or fees for AA membership. We are self-supporting through our own contributions. AA is not allowed with any sect, denomination, politics, organizations, or institution. Does not wish to engage in any controversy, neither endorses nor opposes any cause. Our primary purpose is to stay sober and help other alcoholics to achieve sobriety. And I ask a gentleman to read how it works.
My name's Matthew, and I'm an alcoholic.
Hey, Matthew.
And Matthew.
How it works. Rarely have we seen a person fail who has thoroughly followed our path. Those who do not recover are people who cannot or will not completely give themselves to the simple program. Usually, men and women who are constitutionally incapable of being honest with themselves. They are such unfortunates. They are not at fault. They seem to have been born that way. They are naturally incapable of grasping and developing a manner of living which demands rigorous honesty. Their chances are less than average. There are those, too, who suffer from grave emotional and mental disorders, and many of them do recover if they have the capacity to be honest. Our stories disclose in a general way what we used to be like and what happened and what we're like now. You have decided you want what we have and are willing to go to any length you did, and you are ready to take certain steps. And some of these we bought. We thought we could find an easier, softer way, but we could not. With all the earnestness at our command, we beg of you to be fearless and thorough from the very start. Some of us have tried to hold on to our old ideas, and the result was ill until we let go absolutely. Remember that we deal with alcohol, cunning, baffling, and powerful. Without help, it is too much for us. If there is one who has all power, that one is God, and we find him now. Half measures to go stuff. We stood at the turning point. We asked his protection and care with complete abandonment. Here are the steps we took, which are suggested as a program of recovery. We admitted we were powerless over alcohol, and our lives were down. 2, came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. 3, made a decision to turn our will and lives over to the care of God as we understood him. 4, made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. 5, admitted to God and to ourselves and to another human being the exact nature of our wrong. 6, we're entirely ready to have God remove all these defects of character. 7, humbly asked him to remove our shortcomings. 8, made a list of all persons we had harmed and became willing to make amends to them all. 9, made direct amends to such people wherever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. take personal inventory when we were wrong, promptly admitted it. 11. Sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood Him, praying only for knowledge of His will for us and the power to carry that out. 12. Having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps, we try to carry this message to alcoholics and to practice these principles in all of our prayers. Many of us exclaim, "What an order! I can't go through with it." Do not be discouraged. No one among us has been able to make anything like perfect adherence to these principles. We are not saints. The point is, what we are doing to grow along spiritual lines. The principles we have set down are guides to progress. We claim spiritual progress rather than spiritual progress. My description of the alcoholic in chapter 2 in our personal adventures before and after make clear three pertinent ideas. A, that we were alcoholics and could not manage our own lives. B, that probably no human power could have relieved our alcoholism. C, that God could and would through His life. How you doing?
Next, I ask someone to read the 12 traditions.
One, our common affairs. One, our common affairs. Personal that we depend upon. Two, for our human purpose, under experimentation, we ask for the ability to serve God and the leader of the trusted servants did not know. Three, the owner of our desire to stop drinking. 4, each group should be autonomous, except in matters affecting other groups or a as a whole. 5, each group has but one primary purpose to carry its message to the alcohol whose receptors. 6, the aid group ought to over remember the biggest finance or being able to serving for outside of the class. That's probably the living property of the speech. 7, every aid is possible supporting the finding outside of the 8, alcoholics anonymous can be forever non-provision for servicing to
Thank you. I'm going to pick a topic for the night at the big book.
Thanks, Matt. I'm gonna call it. Sparse date of 9/16/24. This is out of chapter 7, working with others. Practical experience shows that nothing will so much ensure immunity from drinking as extensive work with the other alcoholics. They work when other activities fail. This is our 12th suggestion. Carry this message to other alcoholics. You can help when no one else can. You can secure their confidence when others fail. Remember, they are very ill. Life will take on a new meaning to watch people recover, to see them help others, to watch loneliness vanish, to see a fellowship grow about you, to have a host of friends. This is an experience you must not miss. We know you will not want to miss it. Frequent contact with newcomers and with each other is a bright spot of our lives. Need to read it again? Everybody good? My name's Matt. this right here is, you know, as you get into AA and you work those steps 1 through 12, and when you finish 12, you know, it gives you um, the experience of kind of what the program is like. And the biggest thing about AA is a fellowship, which is be able to share and help somebody else, especially with the new guys that comes in, because you know they don't they're new to everything and they're just wondering what's going on. But the older people that's in AA, that's been sober for a while, that's been going to the meetings and talking with a lot of people about what AA does for what it does, what it did for me, and what it will do for you. And it's just a big fellowship, guys. It's to be able to share and trust in somebody. And once you get all that stuff off your shoulders, and then once you admit the first step, you know everything will just fall into place. But basically, what this is that you come through AA, you learn. You learn as a sponsee, then you will become a sponsor. That's about all I have. Thank y'all.
I'm Warren. It's about day 2625. Man, when I first got here, man, it was a blessing to come to the house. And, bless you.
Thank you.
And man, once I started doing my steps, it just brought something out of me, like my shyness. Like before, I couldn't stand up on this podium talking to in a crowd. And when I finished my steps, became a leader. And how I done this, like this step is how I done it, because somebody was doing step 12, came to me, talked to me, and worked with me and stuff like that. So that's what sponsors do. You go to different people, or people come to you and you share your experience and whatever you got going on with yourself, you share with them to show them how the steps and how to work the steps, right? And that's what keeps me sober, talking to different guys, the guys in the house I lead. That keeps me going every day. I really don't have no time for nothing else but work, come home, talk to my guys, talk to my sponsees, and that keeps my mind off of drinking. You know, that's my main downfall of drinking. And after that, you know, all the steps follow. You know, all the mishaps that I had in my life, drinking, all caused it. But now, today I can stand up. It's been a year. Last month it's been a year I've been sober, and next month it's gonna be a year I've been to the hop house. So all the blessings keep coming. All we have to do is buckle down and stay on the straight path, and don't veer off, worrying about getting a car or worrying about getting a girlfriend. This really tell you the truth. This is not a place to find a girlfriend at all, period. And that's you have to have a focus in mind when you come to this place. And your main focus to learn how to live and to have a better life and to keep sober. You know, and that's how the 12 steps. Right now I'm doing it right now because I'm talking to all of y'all. This is the 12 steps we do. The 10, 11, 12 steps, the maintenance steps. So this is what we have to do when we get to these steps. After we pass the hard steps. The hard steps, after that, it's easy to maintain and control what you're doing. If you work all the steps the right way, then all the 10, 11, 12 step is real easy. It should be easy if you do all the steps right. So by me saying that, thank you all very much. Start with you, Mr. Albert. We're gonna go back and forth and then back row.
10:10.5. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go to Pastor because I just woke up.
Thank you, Albert.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like thinking about a lot of stuff in my head, so I was trying to listen, but I didn't hear anything. But, you know, uh, even though I missed my parole meeting, I got in contact with it. It wasn't like intentional today. Today was kind of weird, and I said that about today. But days aren't always perfect. And, sometimes I think things can be done maybe in like a better manner than like I see it being done, but that doesn't, nothing was like, nobody was being, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm late and I'm an alcoholic. God is good. I love you guys. That's all I got to do.
Thank you, ladies.
I'm sorry, I'm glad with that.
I'm Quincy. I'm great to be here today. Guess that's that virus going around, man. I'm just grateful to be here today. Thank you, sir.
My name's Cody. I'm an addict. 5'9", 25. I guess it's on basically fellowshipping.
Yeah.
Whenever I first got here, man, the Howe building was like being, I guess you can say, rearranged, whatever. And there's only a couple people, like maybe like 2 or 3 people that's still here from whenever I was in the Howe building. And I found it hard to relate to any of those people. You know what I'm saying? And I knew what my options was basically either buckle up, you know what I'm saying, or jump out. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that I decided to buckle up. Because the longer I got here, you know what I'm saying, I realized that there's more people that I can relate to. And slowly but surely it started getting easier and easier. All of us think about getting a ride, all of us think about having a chick, all of us think about a job. The main thing I can say to newcomers is for me, or I wouldn't say for me, man, I started looking around, I started realizing that everybody was in the same boat that I was in. And I know that like we're all men and all that, but at the same time, like not saying anything bad about the females here, but like Chris always says, man, there's a whole world out there. And these females are trying to get their lives together just like we're trying to get our lives together, you know what I'm saying? 2 people don't get well, they get sicker. I try to focus on basically just getting a job. So like the newcomers, man, that's all I can say is focus on getting a job. All that other stuff will slowly but surely start coming. And whenever you do start working, you start feeling better about yourself. Yeah, you're going to be beat down and tired. But at the end of the day, man, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you got a little chochos in your pocket and you're able to get what you need instead of asking for people, you know what I'm saying? Asking, that's one of my biggest things. I didn't like asking nobody for nothing. But I know there is a couple of people now that if I do need something, I can ask them. And if they got it, I know that they will help me. So with that being said, man, fellowship plays a big part because I know that I was real isolated. So just don't stay in your shell, man. Just get out and do your thing.
My name's Buddy. I'm a grateful and thankful recovering alcoholic. I have been sober since 9/5/25, and I've never been around sober people my whole life. I fellowship with people just like myself, a drunk. But coming here and seeing people and meeting people that are sober and striving to be sober and to have a better life. When I worked this stuff, I thought about it, but it really helped me to realize my situation that I was knocking on death's door. And like the book says, sanitariums, prison, or dead. And of course, some of us have seen it. And I'm just thankful that God has given me another chance. And I'm a blessed man. Thank you.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
That's a birthday.
My name's Ronnie, man.
Right.
All above.
Fellowship for me is really important because when I was out there doing my deal, I was hanging with that group. You know what I mean? And now that I'm hanging with this group, it's a positive thing. And it's the most important thing to me because without the positive, it's gonna be negative. And I can't do it negative no more. I've done it all my life. Been through hell, back, you know, we've all experienced ups and downs. But fellowship is really important, especially to the new guys, and I agree with that. They don't know what not to do, what to do, how to do, what to do, and all that. It's the older guys that's been here for a while's responsibility, I feel, to engage with them and talk to them, you know, and get to know them. I try to do that all the time. And I learn from some of the new guys. I learn from some of the old guys, you know. That information and that camaraderie, whatever, you know, that bond, right, that we have a lot of things in common, but we can be who we want to be, and that's who we should be. You know what I mean? Who we really are with each other. That, you know, that's a really important issue. But that's all that I'm
Thank you, Ronnie.
I'm Frank, I'm an addict. I
Right.
don't have much to say, I'm tired as hell. I'll pass.
Thank you, Frank.
My name's Jared, I'm an addict.
Jared.
Day 2/12/26. Very grateful to be here and incredibly grateful for this program, especially because of the ability it has to provide a complete 180 from that path of destruction. The best example I have of that right now is God in this program turning me from arrogance to true humility. As I'm trying to become more of a leader in the community, I'm relying on people with more experience. I'm relying on proven systems and steps to get outside of myself. And the more I learn, the more I see that I have a lot to learn, which is where that humility really comes in. And the last point I'll make with that is a leader ideally has followers. Not much of a leader if nobody wants to follow you. But leaders also lead by example, which means that a leader must be a follower to some degree. And that just restores all of my faith in this program. Because if I follow these steps and I follow this proven program that the Hopper House has, and I just focus on the future that is possible and doing the next right thing, relying on stronger things than me, and then by the grace of God, I can lead other people in that direction, away from their arrogance, away from their pride, ego, and self, towards the spirit of humility and acceptance and positive action. That's all.
Thank you,
Same,
sir.
Jared.
Thank you, sir.
My name's Jose, I'm an addict.
Jose.
6/11/25. I'm past the. I'm not going around the road.
Michael.
I feel like the fellowship of the has already given me more than I could ever do for that. There's only one voice in the meeting whenever you're doing that. I heard a speaker say once, she said that AA, the steps taught her how to live. And this is her school. And other people are teachers too, by how they live, by their mistakes, how her faith grew in her higher power. Just by watching people like walk through some really bad times and still come out sober, and see them months, from them getting another year sober. So that's what AA does for me. And the steps taught me how to have that relationship and that faith in my higher power that I have now. A day like today wasn't good. I mean, on a normal day like this, I would have been drunk by 11 o'clock, man. I didn't even think about drinking. I was thinking about what my higher power would have me do. What is the next right action, like the morning meditation talks about, All these things that I've practiced, like half-assed, being a believer in Christ, I see how, like, faith can get me through. Emotions are temporary, and I'm still learning how to deal with them. I was before the meeting, I was like, God, talk to me, and I opened the book, and I read 52 to 55, and it was talking about emotions and faith. And we all have some sort of sense of God in ourselves, knowing that we see Him in our own way, So I feel like God is still God, never changing, but I just see Him in a different light. Like, for example, God's a judge, right? But God ain't a critical judge to me anymore, If He was a critical judge, I think I would have been dead a long time ago from all the abuse and all the stuff that I've been through, Guns pulled on me, all kinds of stuff, One of them misfired. I mean, so I know there's got to be something out there looking for me. And I'll give credit where credit is due. It was God getting me here, and then it was me doing some work to try to understand Him more. And that is, I feel like that's more than I could ever give back to this program. Thanks for letting me share.
Thank you, Michael.
Michael.
Michael, I'm alcoholic.
Michael.
December 25. Kind of weird fellowship. I got a phone call not too long ago from a friend. He's doing really good. I've seen him go from just being a poor attitude, not wanting to do anything, to being excited about having been at work and being, the good feeling of being and tired from a good day's work. And I think he accomplished just in a few months that he was here and got gone through. And he left here, but he ended up going back home. They said it hadn't started to hurt him. Still looking forward to staying positive and looking forward to keeping going on that positive track, which is really awesome to see somebody who just felt like the whole world was against him. And that was really awesome.
Thank you, Michael.
I'm a person alcoholic. Sure. When I say alcoholic, it means I identify my usage of alcohol whenever I drink. So it says that intensive work with alcoholics, right, will ensure me immunity. So every time that I drank, I didn't become homeless, but every time I was homeless, it was because I was drinking. And if something could ensure me immunity from certain problems that my drinking causes, then I think I would want to do that. And today I choose to do that. I made it through the 12 steps, so in order to keep my spiritual, to keep enlarging, to keep enlarging my spiritual life, I must continue to work the steps with another alcoholic. which I do. And it says like, whenever the teacher is ready to teach, the student will arrive. So I've already been asked to be a sponsor, and I've had the opportunity to start working the steps with people. And that in itself is just a blessing. Like, and then you go to your sponsor, you're like, hey, we're here, what do I do? And then you run back and tell your like it's like you're so excited, it feels like being a little kid again, and you're like a little messenger man, hey, what do I do now? All right, cool, this is where we're at. And like you're just so excited to walk somebody through the experience and the freedom and the relief that you felt as you walk whenever you were walking through the steps. I'm not gonna say the steps are magical, but like there's definitely some power within them. And the coolest part to me is whenever it says our 12th suggestion. So this is our 12th suggestion. So these steps are a suggestion. But like it's been shared before, if you're gonna go skydiving, when you jump out of that plane, they suggest you pull that parachute. They suggest you pull that pull cord so your parachute opens up. So like that's how the 12 steps are. Their suggestion, but if I don't do it, like it says, our ends are all the same. Those institutions and death, dereliction as well. And I'm tired of the jail. I'm tired of the institution. I'm tired of the, and I've experienced death, not in the aspect of like being dead, right? Because like when I'm dead, I'm not gonna come back. But in the aspect of like I've been spiritually dead, I've been emotionally dead, I've been dead to my kids, I've been dead in a lot of ways. Like I'm experiencing life today, and life feels so much better than experiencing death. Death is dark, life is bright. Life has beauty that I've never imagined before. I took a picture of a sunset yesterday. But I've never been a sunset picture taker. But I'm sitting here, I'm close enough, and I'm making sure the picture's even and stuff, and got my picture, got my snapshot on, you know what I mean? I'm like, man, it's a beautiful sunset. Like, just to stop and breathe and be able to do that, and that's from working these steps, man. That's what life is today, man. And like I know that whenever I come into problems and stuff like that, man, that's another rung on my ladder of support. Like if my sponsor's not answering, call my sponsor, hey bro, how's your day going on? And typically sponsees will throw some stuff on you, so you're like, man, I thought my life was bad. Yeah, bro, you going through it, G. Like so, like this is man, that's what I'm at today. That's what we share.
My name is Raymond. I'm going to donate 3/6/26. I'm going to pass.
My name is David. I'm an alcoholic.
Damon.
My name is Josh, September 16, 2026.
Josh.
Someone, when I first got here, I didn't know what to expect. The first day I was here, I wanted to leave. I had money in my pockets, and I wanted to go back, but I was wanting to go through another program. I was tired of programs. I stayed years in different programs, discipleship programs. I was ready to change. I just wanted something different. I didn't want to be the same way. My kids were there in my mind, and I knew that I wanted something different for them as well. And I met good people here when I first got here. Peter was here, and he was hard sleeping. He was flashing everybody with lights and going and talking crazy stuff. But he was funny, man. Like, you know what I mean? And there were little things that made me want to stay. People were talk crazy. It was cool. Everybody I could read, there's people I could relate to. There's people that I would talk to, staying here, man, wanting better for them as well. When you're trying to get right with the Lord, it's like God gives you his heart for people. I mean, in school, there's days that you have to just go with the punches and move.
Thank you, Josh.
My name's Pete. We're grateful to cover that.
Pete.
When I originally came here, it was just basically to recover from the accident that was in Chicago. But along the lines, I didn't really think, fellowship, IOP, PhD was really going to help me. But, as much as I don't like really remembering the past, I kind of had thought of like what it was like when I first started in the evening versus what it was like now. And it's just that I can tell you that age plays a significant role in your ability to handle any kind of substance. And at this point, I'm either going to be in front of the camera taking pictures of people, out there on the street, or I'm going to be in the street wondering why the hell this guy's taking a picture of me. And, it's just, it's that bottom line, that my parents, they're getting up in age, and, I really want to, get back out there and just prove to them that I'm able to take care of myself and be self-reliant and keep a job for longer than, a couple weeks, a month, couple months, so, as far as, fellowship goes, I really appreciate what everyone's done for me here. Maybe, I guess I do need to censor myself a little bit more, for the most part, I just, want to try and do the next right thing in my life. Anyway, that might be the average.
Thanks, Pete.
Matthew, and I'm out.
Thank you.
It's just really important to me because somebody comes to me and talks to me about the program, so it's just the kind of person who always got to be getting considered better than my own reading, thoughts. That makes you think about where I was at when they were there, like where they're at, and how I look through it, kind of makes me go over it again, and that helps me with better problems that I'm having. I find that I can be hesitant to be totally honest about my past. If I don't clean the house, it's sort of staying there. There's no cause problems on there, or evenings, the big ones, it's AA stuff, it's 1987. There's all these little bits and pieces like that. I think hopefully, I read that for the time, kind of trying to really clean house and watch the steps as thoroughly as I can because but especially the only next step for me is dead. I tell folks, every time, some kind of in my head there, and I go back up to this time, and I want everybody. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you. My name's Dallas.
My name is Paul, I'm a recovering alcoholic.
Got
clean date of 10/24/25, and I'm the bus tonight.
Thanks,
Paul.
Christian, I'm out.
Christian.
I think I can relate a little bit to what Curtis was talking about, Every time I drink, I was home with it. Every time I come to I drink. I think that has a lot to do with my problem. I don't know, like in my situation, it seems, I just want to keep on. Everything's falling apart on my fuck if I do it, I think that's a little bit with my addiction as well. Because I'm all in, no matter what I do. I think it's something that I really need to work on, but I'm touching
Thank you, Christian.
Kurt?
Kurt. Antonio. Yes.
fellowship of their neighbors, who don't want to supplement themselves with other neighbors. You know, I lost fellowship with the church. I lost fellowship with a lot of different people in my life, friends, family, especially before I was incarcerated in Africa. I was incarcerated on the South Side. People would just disappear, people show up, people would during the incarceration, you know, people that said, hey man, I'm gonna send you some money on the commissary, or I'll put down a light you, or your girlfriend, you're looking at them saying, hey, you know, I'm gonna be there for you the whole time. When you come home, we'll be back together. All that was unfortunate. You know, I come home and now I feel a lot better. Being free from the kid release. And, you know, it comes to a point where I have to make better decisions when it comes to using drugs and alcohol. You know, going out to the bar and acting with your girlfriend, or hanging out with your boys at a restaurant, drinking, make poor decisions. That's not smart. You know, going out to drink every night or going walking to use alcohol. You lose that fellowship really quickly. You know, the people, you know, go out there, you're paying for the alcohol, or you're buying the drugs, and everybody's having a good time, and then you come home and you don't have that money. You gotta be at work in the morning, you don't have the gas in your car, your kids are hungry, they need to get to school, it's already 8 o'clock. You know, so it's just things that I've had to review in my life that, you know, made a difference now than it was back then when I was not really studying. I'm not gonna read over that. I started alcohol at the age of 4, 5, and 6. I started smoking marijuana at the same time. I'm not 35, 36, and I will not go back to that lifestyle. Again, I can help my family and friends. Like I said, I mentioned fellowship is everything, especially without Jesus. You know, you don't want to lose that relationship with him because you're not going to have it. You will have it. It's just not acceptable. You know, waking up in the morning, still having to eat ready the night before, not going to work. I didn't, you know, I live a fast, I don't do that, I don't go to work. I don't go to church on Sunday. I do now, but the fact that I used to, but even then, you know, you have to still know I can do it later. Church house is huge screen, you know, so it's just no drugs or like alcohol, or, you know, even in public, you know, you go out, cop drives by, you don't drive in, you go back to jail, you know. It's not a good lifestyle. It should be something that you can change, but you have to, you know, have fellowship with God and Jesus, and with the church, where it comes from, or whatever it is. And like I said, I have been sober since 2019 with the alcohol hit. I have not been in a brewery or a bar since then. I have not used any crack cocaine, ice methamphetamine, fentanyl, lifetime heroin, Tylenol, or any type of nicotine. I have therefore, it meaning like walk into a smoke shop and buy the pot. You know, I haven't done that. But you know, I'm not perfect. I'm not God, I'm not Jesus, but I do call them the Bible and survive the meal. When you wake up and you find yourself seeing the light, and you realize in your mind that you get back in your life, you can look your life back in your life. Your family is calling you again, and so you text messages. So, you know, that's a great feeling. Next fellowship, you know.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
Everything, Roddy,
Hey, why?
And I had to change, man. I had to stop drinking. I had to stop drugs. I can tell y'all, they made these Dodge Challenges, the Corvettes, the way they make them now, and these Camaros back in the day. Shimmy, I'll be first place I go to. Them boys used to Dodge hard something. Them boys used to, you know, I love the fourth place I was at. You know what I'm saying? You know, because this was type, you know, how I was on the good. You know, I wouldn't ask, you know, ride or die. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm glad that, they come out with these cameras and everything, and I'm glad that, I got off the drugs. I know them drugs and alcohol, I'm gonna go get it, and no question asked. And, it's been a blessing. As many times, man, I've been, shot at, and I survived. I did forgiveness things in my life. And I just hate to say it, man, the time that I got, it wouldn't work. And, I'm glad that I got busted because I was on the street. And it was all behind drugs and alcohol. And, I changed my life. And I never go back to it. And I just thank you guys for y'all's advice and everything, and the wisdom that y'all give us. And I pray that each and every one of y'all stay sober. Because we already know that if you don't stay sober, you're gonna end up in jail. Or you're gonna end up with DWI, or you hurt somebody. And we don't want that. And I don't want that for y'all. And I just ask y'all to pray for me, that we continue to stay strong to the recovery cycle. Because the recovery cycle is good. And I have been recovered for a bit, and I'm gonna stay recovered. And now I'm looking forward, not back, I'm going forward. And I just want to get back on my feet, and I'm gonna get back on my feet. And do good, and I know y'all gonna get on my feet. So just keep the faith, man, and stay strong, stay true, stay honest with yourself, and just meet your goals and dreams. That's it.
Thank you, Walter. Thank you, Okay. My name is Warren. I asked him one to, first of all, I want to say this, fellas. As we speaking on fellowship, I'm gonna share something with y'all. Man, this place here, man, has been so positive for me. October of last year, I've been with this lady for 10 years, and she, Lord, by the grace of God, she put up with my bull crap. And last year in October, I proposed to her right here at the Hop House because I changed my life, and she seen the change in me, and she knew I was a good person, but that bad side of me, it wasn't working out. Now, today, she said yes, and we plan on getting married this year. And just by the grace of God, I came here, and she stuck with me for 10 years. Yeah, exactly 10 years. Exactly in October, it was 10 years. And I proposed to her that month. So September this year, by the grace of God, we gonna get married. This is how, what I'm saying is this is how the Hop House works. If we work with what Chris giving us, if we take it in, we get blessings, especially from our loved ones. Because this woman here, when I was in rehab at TRC, we had a meeting with my counselor. This woman was about to leave me, and I didn't even know it. You see what I'm saying? Just some told me to go come get help, and there's something over here, and just kept on going, man. This place, by God bless Chris, and Chris listened to God, and that's how he got that he can help us. He listened to God, and here we are, all of us. You know what I'm saying? Since last year, April last year, this place grew so much and changed so much since just in 1 year. So if y'all stay here a year, it's going to change even more, you know? And it's going to change for the better for each and every one of us. Because I got more, God going to allow me, I got more years coming. 55 now, man. And I'm praying He going to let me enjoy this. If not, I'm ready to go because I'm doing the right thing. Now, that being said, I actually want to read promises.
The promise is, if we are painstakingly about this age or developing you, we will be the main people we are halfway through. We are going to know you freedom and you happiness. We will not regret the past and this. We will comprehend the word serenity and we will know peace. We will know how far down the scale we have gone. We will see how our experience and benefit others that feeling of uselessness and self-pity will disappear. We will lose interest in selfish things and gain interest in our fellows. Self-seeking will slip away. Our whole attitude and outlook upon life will change. Fear of people and of economic insecurity will lead us. We will intuitively know how to handle situations which used to doubt in us. We will suddenly realize that God is doing for us what we could not do for ourselves. Are these extravagant promises? They are being fulfilled among us, sometimes swiftly, sometimes slowly. They will always realize that we work for
Work. Now, I've asked someone to hand out sobriety chips. And if you get a sobriety chip tonight and would like to stay behind for a picture, please do so we can send hope to those online.
Of course, I'm at it. This is in a this is a 24-hour chip. Anyone the white chip, anyone like one? Anybody? Okay. What about 30 days? Anybody? 30 days?
Somebody somewhere.
Somebody somewhere. Oh yeah. What about 2 months? 2 months?
Somebody
Somewhere. Okay, what about this green chip? 3 months. Anybody? Somebody somewhere. What is it? Was gold? Yellow? 4 months. Huh? What's that? 3 months? All right. Come on, man. Green mean go.
Come on, man.
All right, bro. You got 3 months. What you gonna do to keep it going?
If it going, just keep looking up.
All right,
Don't
all
look
right.
down.
Y'all give him a round of applause. Okay, anybody got 4 months? Go. 4 months. Where you at? Oh, there you go. Uh-oh.
24 hours a day, that's 4 days.
Oh, okay, 24 hours? Well, we got you. Shoot, 4 days. Never too late to pick up a chip.
Oh,
Bye, y'all. That's that one. What you gonna do to keep it? Just one day at a time, bro.
Okay.
Welcome home, bro.
Thank
Welcome home. I said, cool. Already, okay. What about what's this one? What's this? 5 months? Anybody? Oh, there we go. Come on down. You're the next contestant. Come on down. Oh, we got 2. 2 in a row. Make a Peter roll. There you go. There go bad. Okay. Let's go do, bro. Let's go do, bro. Already, man. I give him a lot of time. Okay. What about 6 months? Anybody? Half a year. Half a year. Half a year. Come get that half a year. Half a year. All right, bro. All right. Appreciate you, bro. We need you here. What you gonna do to keep that?
You know, I gotta remember,
Already.
one drink away from the devil.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go for another
Hands
sip.
up.
Already. Hands up, buddy. Buddy.
Excuse me. Fellas, it's very disrespectful to talk while we do this. Very much so. Sorry.
Okay, it's not even. No, you said, brother, maybe sorry. You said, maybe said. 7 months. Anybody got 7 months? Somebody somewhere. 7 months. Boy, I thought we was on the road. We gonna get there though. We'll get there. What about that hunt? 8 months. 8? Somebody somewhere. We ain't talking about a baby. We talking about 9 months clean. We talking about 9 months clean. Baby gets you in trouble sometime. Yeah, somebody somewhere. Okay. 10 months. 10 months. Anybody? Somebody somewhere. 11 months strong, almost a year. Anybody? Anybody? Somebody somewhere.
We celebrate years more. On was it third Friday?
Yeah.
Friday.
Celebrate
10-minute check.
a year or more. A year or more.
Okay. Anybody, year or more? That's the marathon, y'all. Year or more. Anybody? We're gonna get there. We're gonna keep on pushing. We're gonna
Year
get there.
goes on the board.
Okay.
Goes on the board every third Friday of the month.
Okay, your name, go year or more. If we have a birthday every third Friday, your name goes up on the board every third Friday. Okay. Anybody got that 10 minutes on? Just 10 minutes, man. That's all it takes. Just 10 minutes to get a brain. Just a while. Just a spiritual awakening. 10 minutes. Reestablish. All right, y'all. Just give ourselves a hand of applause. Just today.
Because this meeting was designed to last an hour and a half, we're going to close in the usual manner.
Oh, we got it.
That's right. You got the link. You got it. Don't go get
Thank you again for joining us for another meeting. Everybody have a good night.